Hi friends, this video we are going to talk about some of the basic interview questions which has been asked by Baru. How will manage the changes in existing process in RPA? Usually we were managing changes through change management. For example, you are completed your process. Okay, now your process the completed means your development has been completed. Now you are moving to SIT. So in that case, if any of the changes comes, it's come under the change tracker or change management. We can always call as CR. How the change tracker will come? The change tracker has the three types of changes we have: low, medium, or high. If it is low change in RPA, usually we are mentioning the days it will affect us 1 to 3 days, including testing, development and testing. If it is medium, 3 to 5 days. If it is high, 5 to 7 days. High or critical, that is 5 to 7 or 8 days. This is the calculation, and this is the way through change tracker or CR we are managing changes in existing process. How will you identify the particular process is automatable or not? So usually we are identifying through application behavior. So I get created some videos how the application will behave. So based on the first thing is we have to check. So what is we are going to automate? So which application? If application is nothing, we are doing to automate only the Excel or DB or related to some web applications which is latestly developed. For example, now .NET server has .NET application servers, .NET applications developed in MEC. It is really automatable, there is no issues. So but the things which was developed 30 years or 40 years back, which I need to automate in RPA, that is very hard. That we need to check on it. When we identify a particular process, how many FTEs, full-time employees? If it is more than 5 or more than 10, that would be work. If it is 1 or 2, then that would be not automatable. It is not benefitable. The third thing is how will you calculate effort estimation and per process automate. So I get created a separate video for this. Uh, Usually we are calculating effort estimation is, suppose a manual work which has done by one full-time employee, that is 8 hours. That's the same if I doing by bot. So maybe bot will complete within 5 hours or 7 hours or whatever, maybe 10 hours. Here effort estimation I can calculate as one bot. Instead of one full-time employee, I'm calculating the effort as one bot. So please gone through the detailed video I had created for it. So what are the development methods you are following in your process? So usually what are the deployment methods? Usually the deployment has three methods. The first level of deployment is after UAT, that is pilot. The deployment of pilot. So what do you mean by pilot? So once my RPA bot has been developed and it has been deployed in UAT, user acceptance test has completed. That time I'm deploying my bots into production server. There is limited users are using the particular process or bot, that is pilot. Once the pilot is successful, then we are moving the particular code or deployment version into the live server. The live will be open up to 3 or 4 working days. Once live has completed, the client has accepted each and everything is completed, then it will go to go live or real production environment. The deployment method which we are using here is always moving code from control room server to now we are suppose I'm running the code through UAT or staging servers. I'm moving that staging server into production server. If any changes comes, first I have to done through my development server and staging servers. Once it is completed, that code movement will be done through control room servers. And also once I deploy, I need to see any reports. So we can integrate through Splunk methods. So we can see all the reports through Splunk once deployment is completed. So we explained about RPA source code management. In RPA, we have different type of source code management. Maybe previously we used as Atlasoft, GitHub. So GitHub is one of the most valid source code management system. You can freely use GitHub. The second thing is SVN or Subversion. That is one of the source code management system. The third thing is TFS servers. So usually in RPA, TFS server is very less. Instead of that, we are using SVN and as well as GitHub servers to manage source codes. And also some of the RPA tool has default servers. For example, Automation Anywhere has some default source code management system which is not integrated with any of the systems like SVN or GitHub like that. But Blue Prism and UiPath they are integrated with SVN, Subversion or GitHub systems. Can you explain about code standards and folder structure that you follow in your projects? See, usually the coding standard is very important. So I will definitely create a video about that. This is the big concept. Coding standard we can talk about more than 3 hours. So that is the type of big argument here. So I will create separate that and folder structure. See usually how we are creating folder structure is suppose your process name is ABC Bank. So my folder name should be ABC Bank Inside the folder, I have to create my document, my tasks, my script, and as well as my exes, as well as my other codes. So this type of document structure I have to follow on it. That also I will create new video and I will explain all the things. How will you handle secure data such as user password in your automation project? Usually credential vault is there, so you can use credential vault to secure your data. Maybe user ID or password, whatever it may be. That is the first priority. Some client they are using some third party encryption tools instead of credential vault, control room credential vault. So that also we can create that vault and we can merge those vaults into our RPA tools. How will you integrate third-party API and DLLs or code into your automation? Do you have any experience on integrating APIs or DLL? See, there is two ways to integrate API and DLLs. The integration of API is very simple. Definitely, I will create the video for that. See, the thing is, once if I want to integrate the API, there is two things I need to give on it as a input. The first thing is authentication. The second thing is some of the third party application has their own sessions. So you have to give authentication and as well as sessions as the input to integrate you, your API into with your automation code. The DLLs you can directly in Blue Prism in DLL you can directly add and you can add a namespace and you can consume on it. In UiPath as well you can use directly in DLL. In Automation Anywhere you can use DLLs through Metabot. That is the way we can merge our APIs through RPA bots. What are the challenges and difficulty faced while automation in your project or applications? So usually we are facing thousands of challenges and hundreds of difficulties when automation from starting to end. Usually in my experience I get created more than 35 bots in my 4 projects. So the thing is each and every time when the bot went to production, so we are facing hundreds of challenges. For all the hundreds of most of the challenges and difficulties what I was faced, I had added my videos. So refer my videos that is more than 500. I cannot tell in 1 minute. Refer that and if you need any other more, I will definitely code it out all other challenges. Maybe 500 to 600 videos I created all the RPA challenges and difficulties while doing automation. The main challenge I will coded I will be highlight here is before starting our automation, our design approach should be finalized. So what we are going to do, we have to finalize and we have to do all the research and development of if we are using any third party applications. That is main thing. If you done the proper analysis, you will definitely get a successful bot in production. The next one is how to implement the risk and disaster management in your automation process. Usually, the risk and disaster management is covering through two parts. The one area is the code management, source code management, so that we are using some of the source code management system like SVN or TFS or else GitHub tools. The second thing is whatever the values or data is available in SQL or Oracle or MS Access servers that we are making through cluster management. So how cluster management will work? We have our development server. The same server will be available in some other end location. Maybe I have location in Delhi. So the same cluster server I have available in like Chicago or New some other locations. So in that case, I can manage my risk and disaster if anything happen in my servers, both app server and backend servers. The clustering server is very important when we start and work in any of the automation process. What is the RPA tool did you use and explain the architecture? See, whatever the RPA tools, we are using many tools, AA, BP, UAE, Becker Robotics. So you have to, so I have created some of the videos, the architecture, you can refer on it. Thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. I can create another video for that for remaining questions and all.